It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Penix working from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Walker on second. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Space on the right. He's got room. All the way to Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. Down the sideline past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him. And that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-point game. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Escapes the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Off the play fake, no run. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Falcons 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Penix here from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix to throw. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Throwing Penix. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons trim the lead to 1. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at
14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Walker off his own read. Crosses midfield, still going. Reaches the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Motion, motion, pop, pop, pop.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Penix now. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 21-14, our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33. Penix looking to pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, again to Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
33-yard line.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Switch. 19 tight. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Bronco 80. Watch twins.
Robinson. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Penix on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So no luck in that final yard, Brock. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
Fullback trying to power him across. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Trying for it with Penix. Catch is made in close. And they stop him. Touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. They're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Even 25 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Seahawks.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
It's Walker on the option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
We've set it downs from 37.
Ready? 19 Cardinal. 19. Mustang 19. Go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on his heels.
1st down.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 43.
70 Ranger. Now that. 70 Timberwolf.
Throwing now, Milrow. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they are all the way into that red zone. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go! Cougar 19. Check out.
It's Penix yet again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Penix. Getting out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last Seahawks is going to throw again. Forced out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 28. Falcons 21. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go, cut.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Falcons 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. He's trying to push the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return starts at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
A toss snap to Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
On the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Hits him on the end route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready up. Hurry, 70. Tag.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 28. Young Way Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a hole on the traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Milroe from the gun. Completed over the middle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. He's got his man. This is Walker. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
It's a design run for Milroe. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Pistol now for Milroe. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
42. Falcons 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start to drive. And their struggles on the ground continues. He's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake, Penix. Penix on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Penix here from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air with Penix. Pass complete to Robinson. He goes out a little short of the 40. They'll say he got 5 there, but Bronco, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
We're running here with Bijan. Makes the tackle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete, right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down. Catch onto it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now we're on with Robinson. Makes his way through a tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
Every
11.
offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Bails out of the pocket quick. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. 19. 7, go.
They work against the blitz. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
That's brought in by Miller. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Seahawks football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Strike.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in. Cheeks away from one. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Lions.
Man in motion, out of the slot. We give here to the motion man. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Running left, here's Walker. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy in that first down at the 30.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Oh, no. Here we go. Make it. Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll run here on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Blitz is there. He goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. To the left. He's got Arroyo. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams...
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Falcons 35. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Penix now on 1st down. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. It's Penix yet again. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 42.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 38.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
First down, and they go right back to it. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Go. 70 Lions.
Give now to the running back. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
18 Cardinal.
Walker on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. It's Pitts. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing now. Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.